Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Cardboard Coach Neil. Welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. It is almost the end of October, and 2025 is really, it's flying by. It just seems like yesterday was, the summer, spring. It's just creeping up, getting a little cold here on the East Coast. Not a fan of the cold at all. I'd much rather be in Florida. But what are you going to do? I'm here for now. So maybe one day we will move to Florida. You never know. But it's almost the end of October. Pretty soon it's going to be November. Then it's going to be December. And in December, the Philly show is around. I want to say it's the 12th, 13th, and 14th. So we are going to be having another YouTube meet and greet, number 2. So I think it's going to go well. We had a great time last time. I would be surprised if we don't get more. I think it's going to double in size, maybe even more than that. Ray from Philly and myself will be hosting again, and Ray will be showing up. I know that. I'm telling him that he's going to have to get his car fixed or, checked on prior to the show. But looking forward to seeing everybody who was out there, and then hopefully a lot more people as well. But Ray from Philly and I are going to be putting out a video in more detail about the show and about some of the events and maybe some of the people that we do know that are attending. And we have a sponsor, so that's going to be good. But we'll talk about that more on a video that will be coming to you soon. So you still have time this year for 2025 to get some pickups that you kind of wanted to get last year, that you wanted to have a hobby resolution or a hobby goal to accomplish. And if you haven't done it yet, and if you don't, I know I'm not going to, but you still can pick up some things, and you can still have your favorite pickups of the year, which I plan on doing a video on in December after the Philly show. But right now, it's been close to 2 weeks since I've had a video. I've picked up a couple things, so let's see them. Okay, the first pickup. This is a gift and very, very cool. This is a 1952 Wheaties that was designed by Reindeer Studios, and I was the lucky winner from Theo from Clemente Collector. Great guy, great channel, and this is a great card. It's Roberto Clemente, not as a pirate, but I believe that's pronounced Santurce, as a member of the Santurce Crabbers. Look at the color on this thing. Reindeer Studios did a great job on this. It is in great condition, and it is hand cut, just like the 1952 Wheaties. Just a really, really nice design. And on the back, got his signature from Reindeer Studios. This is number 12 of 21. There's Theo's channel right there. You can kind of see that. But I'll tell you, you got to love these Mag Pros. I ordered some, kind of still deciding on what cards are Mag Pro worthy. Not necessarily in a top loader, not slabbed, not in a binder, but some cards deserve their own special treatment. And this is certainly one of them. But Theo, I really, really appreciate the generosity. Congrats again on your subscribers. So that's that. I have been adding here and there. I don't know why. I'm not a huge fan of the set, but it is a cool set. I've been adding some 72s here and there for some reason. And I got these from Greg Morris. These are all ex-mint, near-mint type cards, and these are fine the way they are. Here's Ted Simmons. We got Willie Mays in action. What a great pose that is. And Joe Morgan. Love the colors on this thing. Little General. You know, a lot of people say Hornsby, and I get it. But I don't know. I mean, to me, Joe Morgan, he's definitely up there in terms of best second baseman of all time. Going over to some slightly oversized cards. And we got an R303A. This is a Gaudy Premium. Earl Averill. How to Catch Flies. Someone reminded us that he played it for the Cleveland Indians up here. But I got this at a really, really good price. And I got an Earl Averill. So that's that. Kyler. These are the wide pens. I got two more to the collection. And Charlie Gehringer. Really nice poses on those. Happy to have those. These are, I'd say these are definitely VG, maybe VG plus type. And again, they're fine in the card savers. That's all I need to have those in. I didn't add, with Shohei Ohtani, and I'm a big fan. I don't like the Dodgers. I'm sorry, Dodger fans out there. I just don't like them. Ever since they beat my Phillies back in the 70s, I just have no. I like the Brooklyn Dodgers, but the LA Dodgers, no, not a fan. But I am a fan of Shohei, and I figured I wanted to get my first Sata Haruo card, and I almost had like a I think they're called Calbies from the 70s, but I wanted something from the 60s and didn't want to put a lot of money into Sata Haruo, like from some of the, I think they're Menkos or something like that. But this one is a Morinaga stand-up. It's just a great shot of Mr. O, a young Mr. O. I think this is probably 4 or 5 years in. From when he started. I think he started in maybe 59, something like that. But just a great image. Really cool back, which I cannot read. But it would have been cool to kind of see what this looked like as a stand-up. But that's my Sata Haruo. And I got a number of R311s that I'm adding. Or added, I should say. Mickey Cochran. These are all VGX to X. Not bad. But just great images. Real nice backs. Clean backs, I should say. Mickey Cochran, just a great image. My one and only Dizzy Dean in my collection. I had a gold medal flower of his, a Dizzy Dean, years ago, but what are you going to do? Sometimes you got to let things go. And when you're looking at something else, here's Bill Terry. I don't know if you can see these things. Let me just kind of tilt this back a little bit. But Bill Terry, we got Pie Trainer. That's a cool image. And Jim Bottomley. So those are some R311s that I picked up. I added my second Venezuelan. I had a Jim Bunning, and now I have a 67 Venezuelan Rose. And really getting into these things, this is actually a pretty decent grade for a Veni. It's same image, just a lot duller in color. And on the back, very different back than the 67s. But it's a pretty clean back. It's not ripped at all. I did not grade this myself. I got this through social media. Much different price, by the way, than some of the ones I've seen on eBay. And that's fine by me. So, Pete, I'm a big Pete Rose fan. I'm trying to get some off the wall stuff to add to my mainstream Pete Rose collection. And that's that. And then a card I've been looking for, I almost bought at the Philly show in a PSA 4. I think I got a Beckett discount on this. But look at this. This is 1950 to 1970 Rawlings. This is the Rawlings Advisory. These are like kind of premiums. I think these were given out to customers if they were bought a Rawlings product. A lot of people, now this is, I think I got the Beckett discount on this thing because a 2.5 is actually a really good grade for this. So these things were not stored. I mean, they're big, they're oversized cards, but a great image of a young Mickey Mantle. I have seen PSA call these things 1959. And in my research, because Mantle had 3 of these Rawlings Advisory staff photos, and this is his first. And it makes sense that this would be, I mean, he looks like a youthful Mickey Mantle, but just a great, great image of Mickey Mantle. You can't go wrong with a Mickey Mantle. And I'll tell you what, this Beckett, I do like this Beckett oversized holder because it's not completely flat, which is good. It's very well protected, but the photo, it has a slight curl to it, which I think is good because a lot of these photos, they can crack. I've seen it over the years. This one is really nice. So Beckett has done a good job with this. So kudos to those guys for doing that and for getting the Beckett discount for my budget. So that will have it. Listen, keep a lookout for the Philly show. Collect what you like, buy what you can afford. You do those, you can't go wrong. YouTube, until next time, we'll talk.